Division round, folks.
Are we on?
Yeah. Yeah.
You nervous?
No, I'm trying to throw it.
We'll get through this together.
Well, we were what?
Not
Half last week? 2 out of 4.
2 out of 4.
With the Bears losing. I picked Philly. Actually, no, I was 3 for 4.
You took Philly
With the point spread.
here?
Yeah.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
He's saying. I think we gotta rewind it.
I don't remember.
I think we all went Bears.
No, I definitely won Bears for the game.
I
But
thought the Bears would win.
they should
I
have
think
won.
we all did. They played like
They
shit
did.
the first
The whole-
first half, really.
yeah.
Parkey was the only one that scored points.
Yeah. All right, game 1, Indy KC.
Indy KC. KC at home, -5.
I kind of like Indy with the 5. I think it's gonna be a good game.
KC's known for blowing this big.
They
This is
are.
this is their MO.
They are.
They fucking blow this game.
If Indy beats KC, they're going to the Super Bowl.
If
think I
Indy
said
beats
that last
KC,
one.
it's got to be an under.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be a defensive battle with Indy out there.
Yeah, I think
I don't think there's a defensive battle. I think it's Indy shuts down KC because KC's
Oh,
defense is fucking
Yeah,
dog shit.
so do I. Yeah,
yeah,
I'm
Indy-
saying Indy's D.
I mean, the
Public
thing is,
money is on Indy.
yeah, it started at 5.5. It's now -5.
I don't like the game at all.
No, I wouldn't play this game.
KC's dominant at home.
But I also think that Mahomes is some piece of talent that KC hasn't seen ever. So,
Indy.
Piece of talent.
no, I'm saying like with Casey's bad track record in the playoffs, they haven't had a talented quarterback like this.
True.
Now, if they had what's his name, fucking Hunt.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
If they had Hunt, this game would have been -6 or 6.
Matt Nagy, go sign Hunt.
Don't.
We don't care. If
Everyone cares. Everyone
No.
in the city cares. Everyone in that locker room cares.
Right.
You know how many people have been saying, I don't know why they haven't signed him yet?
Who's the
When
people?
I was at the game for the fucking Rams game,
Who?
everybody.
The idiots in the stands?
the
fans.
drunks.
Yeah.
The drunks in the
fucking
stands. Who cares if he beat her?
First of all, he hasn't even gotten a sentence, let alone has he served his sentence. It could be a full year. Now you sign a guy for fucking X amount of money, we can't use him for a year,
You can get a good
and you
running
lose
back in the
all
fourth
that.
round.
You get all that negative publicity. I get
Fuck
it.
the publicity.
The culture in the locker room that it fucks up.
Right.
Yeah, maybe. We've signed plenty of convicts on the Bears before.
Not
This
recently.
team.
Not recently.
They've
That's the
cleaned up.
difference.
Right. Those days are gone. Hopefully for now.
Let him
for
go
a while.
play in
For
Minnesota.
now, until after he's out of jail.
But we're not the
Minnesota.
Patriots. We don't have everything in order. You can see we're
Well, yeah,
Send him to the
clearly.
Bengals.
or the Patriots. They're good at these because they need one piece. They say shut the
Every
fuck
year,
up.
yeah.
Yeah.
Don't make mistakes and play and
Hear
win
that,
us.
Josh Gordon?
Right. That's it.
Idiot.
So they
Keep
can
it
handle. They
together.
can handle. Maybe in 2 or 3 years from now, when this culture is pretty clear, you know.
I'm
but
gonna go
they're
against the grain and do KC.
-5. That's a good pick. They're 7-1 straight up, but they're 4-4, so they don't cover all their spreads.
I think KC wins. I just don't think they cover the spread.
I like Indy here. I'm taking Indy +5. This is probably the toughest one to handicap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. I'll take them just for shits and giggles.
I take KC on the line, but with the spread,
2-10 or something. Yeah, it sounds that high, but -5. It's a tricky number. They can cover it. Either.
Fuck this game.
Yeah, it's a tricky one.
All right.
motherfucking asshole.
Dallas and the LA Rams. I like Dallas.
So do I. I think Dallas is gonna go all the way.
I don't know if they're gonna go all the way.
Bold statement.
But I think they're gonna cover. I don't even know if they're gonna win, but I think they'll cover.
7's a good number. This is this is. These numbers are all they dissect these
What do
games.
you know? These guys know what they're doing.
With
Tricky number.
With only
no
4
one's bet
games,
on it yet.
With only 4 games, now they have. It's gone both ways. It's a good number.
What do you mean? I mean,
You could bet on. I mean,
This
this
could have gone to
it-
6.5,
even-
gone back up to 7.
It's like even public money here. I kind of like the Cowboys with 7, but it's a tricky one. I hope the Rams just smack this team. I'm not a big Dallas fan,
No,
and they're not built to fucking come back.
no. The last thing I want is for Dallas to win the fucking Super Bowl.
Right, they're the least sexiest team. I mean, everyone wants the Rams.
I like Dak
in this game,
so I want them to win.
I'll take Dallas just because they got a decent defense.
Yeah, and the Rams don't.
The Rams do not, but they can score even without their little cup and.
Well, Gurley's fine now.
Gurley's back. Who else? What other wide receiver did they lose earlier in the year? Cup's been gone for a while.
No, they lost Woods, but he's back.
That was
He's been back.
He's been back.
He's been back since like week 8.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he really
Just
didn't
got
miss
it.
beat.
Just Cup, but they still got the kid from Patriots, the old Saint.
And the old Saint.
Their best wide receiver. Short.
Cooks? Brandon Cooks?
Yeah,
Brandon
they got
Cooks.
Cooks. They got some playmakers where Dallas has fucking Zeke and they got
Amari.
That's really it, in my opinion.
Gallup. Dak.
Gallup's good. Well, Dak kind of has to be
Hey.
involved.
He's the hand that feeds. But
But I'm saying outside of
feeds
throwing
Zeke.
the
I mean,
ball.
like I said, if they start off, get the ball, run the ball successfully.
I'd like the over on it.
49.5.
See, I don't.
No, I don't really either.
I like Dallas's defense.
Especially if Dallas has a
Keep
chance
it
to
low.
win.
Dallas wins, it's an under, just like Indy.
Right. But but Indy can score though. I mean, they've been playing really good defense.
Right.
Indy has a chance to backdoor 5, even with an over. But their best chance,
They
especially to
almost
win,
blew- they almost
especially to
blew
win
it.
the game, maybe not cover the spread. Their best chance to win the game, Indy, is going to go under.
Yes.
Same thing with Dallas.
I like the over
But-
in the Kansas City Indy game, though.
56.5. Yeah, because they're a resilient team. They can
Yeah,
score. They can score in any way.
They already know
I like
it's going to
Indy.
be a shootout.
I'd rather see KC win, but I like Indy as a team, just because I want to see luck.
Because they went from like last place to
Yeah, they won 10 out of 11 games. Marlon Mack it's not a superstar, but he's efficient.
I'd kind of like to see Indy win to play
New England?
because Josh McDaniels backed out on them last year.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Last second, and they would just fucking show their assholes to him.
Yeah.
Well, that is something. If they did
good
that,
old-
that'd be
good
Oh,
old
brown
ass-
eye.
good
What up?
old balloon knot.
Asshole showing.
Uh,
All right,
I don't know what
Sundays.
it is about Indy, but I don't like them.
You don't-
Yeah, I
reason
just don't
for
like
me
it.
Not to like Indy.
I don't like
No
them
reason.
either.
I like.
It seems like a good
I
game.
like
Good
luck,
luck.
but I hate the fucking
Just don't
Colts.
care about Indy at all.
This subdued fucking you just stinks.
It's something. Smells bad. It smells real bad. All right, L.A. and New England. Pats.
I like Pats.
I'm taking LA.
Everything points to LA.
I think Rivers finally beats Tom Brady.
I do like the over.
Yes, they talked about that today.
Who's they?
The guys.
Oh, of course.
They were saying that that it's going to be over,
Right.
but the Chargers the Chargers
Okay.
got the fucking short end of the stick. They came up with the tied best record with KC.
Yeah, they got
lost
fucked.
a tiebreaker. They got to travel 3,000 miles to Baltimore and play at
in Baltimore.
10:30 their time.
Freezing.
Go back home. Come back now to
To East
Foxborough.
Coast.
Play it again at 10:30.
Against the team that has not lost at home all season.
Right.
And the Chargers haven't lost on the road either.
They're 8-1.
8-1.
Yeah, 8-1.
Oh, fuck.
They lost to
They-
KC.
Right.
No, they beat
No, they
KC.
lost to
They beat,
Oakland.
they beat KC
No, they may have lost-
at home,
they might have
and
lost-
they lost to KC at KC.
was it New England?
They didn't play New
They
England.
didn't.
That's right. All right.
KC.
Anyway,
Yeah.
we got our facts
New
right.
England.
You know,
New England.
fucking
Unless they
pro-
did play New England. Because New England played KC, right?
Pull out your phone.
Pull out your
Just-
jack.
What's the only? Yeah. What's the? It's their only loss. On it should be pretty easy to find. This should be information we already have.
We are prepared.
Technical difficulties.
It was cold that night.
I do like the over for sure.
Yeah,
But I
over-
like the Chargers. I think this is where. I think this is Phil's year.
He hasn't been playing very well.
Stupid shit I've ever heard.
His wife said,
That she
if you
has a lot
don't
of
make
kids
it,
with
you
her.
have to have another kid with me. He's like, fuck,
Oh,
we're
man,
already
he's
at
a-
14.
He's a family man. First of all, he doesn't cuss. But second of all,
Oh, he doesn't?
he doesn't cuss.
He goes to church and he doesn't cuss?
That's it. This guy, the man does not cuss.
Maybe he needs to
They
change
lost to
things
the
up.
Ravens.
That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's right.
it is
right.
correct.
Because I don't remember them playing KC.
I do. They beat KC in the
Who? You
third
don't
quarter.
remember the
They
Chargers
came back
playing
and
KC?
Yeah.
in the fourth quarter
They
they came
did.
back and won.
They did
By a field
twice,
goal.
actually. Didn't they play them twice?
I
San
didn't think-
Diego, Denver, Kansas City,
San Diego.
or LA, Kansas City.
Oh,
the
no, they play
Rams,
each
the
other.
Raiders and the Chiefs, or not the Chiefs, but the Broncos. They play each other twice every year.
It's in the same division, right? So
Correct.
they must have lost at.
KC and won in
No,
San
they lost
Diego.
at home, right? Lost at home and won on the road.
No,
No, they played the
their
Ravens.
only loss on the road.
So they
is to
beat
the
them
Ravens.
twice.
Right. So that means they must have won
Look at the schedule. Just pull
on the
it.
road and
Yeah,
lost
and
at home.
Lost at home.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's what I said. No.
it is. What
It
you
has
said.
to be that way.
Yeah. Because I'm like, where they?
Well,
Maybe they
you
didn't
said
play
like, oh,
You
both.
said I don't
twice.
even remember them playing the Chiefs at first.
Well, if you told me, if your
I think it's
facts
like
are
week
if your
13.
facts are correct, with Baltimore is their only road loss.
Then they didn't lose to the Chiefs.
away.
Away.
Right.
They lost to the Chiefs at home. All right, we're back.
Okay.
New England. I like New England.
I like
New
the,
England,
I like the
-4.
Chargers.
And the over. We all like
And the
over.
over.
That might be the lock.
Fuck, I hope.
So far, it's lock.
We're still
That's for
listening
sure
to
an
us.
over.
I fucking
All three of our
hope
people.
New Orleans beats the fucking shit out of this team.
So do I.
Yes.
I hope Nick Foles doesn't get franchise tagged or traded next year because he's fucking in a coma.
Well,
Wake, right? That's what.
don't
There's nothing really wrong with the
I
guy.
don't dislike
I
Big
know.
Dick Nick. I just don't want Philly to win.
Right. He's fine. He's just circumstantially just winning
He's just
for that
better.
team.
Yeah.
For that team right now, he's better for them than Carson Wentz.
Yeah.
Not a better player, but better for them.
But I don't think the Saints are.
Yeah,
gonna
he's a
lose.
facilitator. He's just
I
doing
don't
what
They
like
got fucked last year.
though. I don't like 8. I
No.
feel like 8's too much. I
Yeah.
think Philly covers.
Their defense is playing pretty damn good. So.
Yeah, it's a lot. What are they?
And
they
Kamara
smacked-
and Ingram have been playing like dog shit.
Yeah, but they've had so much time off.
Yeah.
They had a late bye. Then they did have a couple hiccups offensively, not doing shit. Defensively, they were okay, right?
New Orleans is very good defensively at the end of the year. Yeah.
Oh yeah, at the end of the year. I
So it
guess.
started off after their bye. They got smacked around by Dallas, but they only gave up so many points. It's not like they got.
They only gave up, what, 13? or
trounced.
Didn't
something?
Tampa almost beat them? at the end of the
In
year?
the first half.
Yeah.
And then
The
New
first
Orleans-
play.
New
They had
Orleans-
one good play.
Yeah. New Orleans scored like 30 unanswered or something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. So I still like New Orleans here.
I like them to win, but I don't like them to cover.
8's a high number, but I'm still gonna take them.
Yeah,
I like the
think
over.
so, too.
Philly's playing with house money. Yeah, I like the over here too, because I think,
If New Orleans gets it going,
yeah,
that's a wrap.
I actually like this over more than I do almost
The
New
LA
England.
one.
Yeah.
No, I like that one the most. That might be
It is
my-
the lowest.
That's my lock of the week.
That's your lock.
The over. And actually, I think New England might be my lock of the week too.
Yeah, they. I mean, there's just something about that team. Come playoff time, they're at home.
It's different.
Chargers.
Different beast,
It's a
yeah.
good run.
But Tom Brady doesn't lose in them.
Yeah, they don't lose, so it just sucks for them. They literally
And they have a
had
really
the
good
best
running back
record.
this year.
the best record in the league.
And they got handed the Patriots.
After the Ravens and traveling across the country 2 weeks in a row playing the early game.
But I think
Twice.
Their assholes are
if
bleeding.
the Chargers if they were able to do what they were able to do against Baltimore's defense, New England's isn't
Defensively,
good.
they're fine. Now New England's going to score 1 or 2 stops. Is really all.
He's talking about
I'm
the
talking
Chargers
about-
offense.
They did good against one of the top defenses in the league last week on the road.
But
That's
he's
just what I'm
just-
saying. That
He's
this
kind of just one dimensional. That
who
Lamar Jackson. They're not going
All
to.
right.
defense.
Talking about the Ravens defense.
I'm
Got beat up by the Chargers offense.
Yeah, but because they're on the field.
They have to be
Who's
on the field.
The Chargers offense.
Half-
The Baltimore.
half the time.
Yeah,
usually.
you got to.
Baltimore didn't do shit the first half. It's different. It's different if they were playing a team that runs the ball. Like
Oh,
New
you're
England.
saying the offense
the offense?
for
Yeah,
Baltimore is
yeah, I mean,
awful, so
right. It's like the
helps them out.
KC. Their defense is
Wears out
suspect,
the
but if they're
Baltimore.
playing shit offenses, their defense or their offense is going to shine. They're going to be on the field more than three-quarters of the time or whatever it is. You see them when they played the Rams. That was kind of an anomaly. I don't think any team should ever score 50, 60 points.
That is insane.
So
I couldn't believe that game.
That's not going to happen again.
Fucking 105.
So defense have stood up. You know, you don't see those 60, 70 point games like when you did the first 4 or 5 weeks, but I just think New England's going to run the ball. They'll control the game. That could easily be a good over because the Chargers can score. Philly, they can score 21, 24 points. I think New Orleans can get theirs, so that could easily be an over.
I don't know. It's in the Superdome.
It's
a lot of pressure on them. I know they came out here and did what they did to the Bears. Their defense looked really good. Clearly, our offense was trash, but
yeah, the play calling, everything was fucked up with our game.
But if New Orleans opens the scoring, and if they have like 20, it's like 21-6
they got
at halftime, they're gonna let
That's why I
up,
almost
and
like
Philly's gonna be able to score.
That's why I almost like the over more in this game than I do.
In this, where it could be more of a defensive battle.
Right, it could be more of a defensive battle, maybe a closer game. I'm not sure, but
the problem is New England doesn't have a defense.
They're better than
they
were in the
step
beginning
up,
of the
right?
year.
But
it's all about match. It's all about
I
matchup.
think this is more of a lock than this because New Orleans' defense is better than Patriots.
Yeah, but with a high-scoring game, Philly can score. High-scoring. If New Orleans is up, 21-7 at half, they might gonna try to run the ball. They're gonna try to do that. But Philly's secondary is fucking depleted, which we didn't
take advantage of until the end of the game with the double moves. I mean, how many times is that guy gonna jump a route until you have to make a double move?
Right. We were
fucking
not
awful.
We were not aggressive at all. It just
Every time
I hear
Mitch
this,
tried to throw 5 interceptions in the first quarter, so he just wasn't successful. Somehow the Eagles couldn't come down with the ball.
Yeah, we didn't give little what's his
Tariq Cohen. We had like 12 rushes through the whole game. Howard had 8.
We passed it 50 sometimes.
Yeah, Howard had 8, and he was averaging 7 yards a carry.
I think he ran it 10 times for like 37 yards or something.
Well, yeah, they said it was a total.
It was
of
like 52. It was like 52 to like 19 pass over a run.
Yeah, it was bad.
It was 3 times the amount of passes, which was just crazy.
Yeah, and they still didn't run the ball.
But it's funny how they always.
And then they threw Khalil Mack in a fucking 2-point conversion. Why you were going for 2 anyways?
If Benny Cunningham gets the ball and that fucking Mizell, if that fucking dude gets the ball, like why you have him in? Yeah, why have these gimmick plays? He's getting that 2-point conversion.
Yeah, that's what I said. Why first off just kick the fucking extra point? Like your defense is playing great right now. Then you're gonna get another chance, and then you put Khalil Mack in there, and he's running around in the backfield like they were gonna fall for it. Like, oh my gosh.
See, that's why. Same thing with KZ, Randy Reed. They like to have these sexy plays, exotic plays. Just fucking run the ball.
I should call him KZ and Randy Reed from now on.
That's what I said.
I said KZ and Randy Reed. Sounds like a 90s WWF.
Yeah, exactly. It's a wrestler.
Miami. Here comes
KZ and Randy Reed.
Randy Reed, accompanied by Luna.
Luna Hunt.
Luna Hunt. Yeah. There's her black eye.
Just pick up Hunt. Just fucking win it next year. I'm tired of these fools. Every time I hear more about fucking Philly and this team,
I know
they're not a better team. That's why I hope New Orleans just smacks the fucking dog fucking piss out of this team.
Does anyone else wish that
we played the Vikings?
Basically none of these teams win the Super Bowl?
I wish it's KC or Dallas.
I mean,
or the Rams.
The sexy place is KC and
for McVay. That's the only reason why.
And New England and the Rams and New Orleans. But I feel like Indy could easily win this game.
Okay, I like the Rams.
I think the Rams the biggest lock.
As far as a team to win
the Super Bowl
because I don't hate them.
Yeah.
I like the Chargers.
Should they do with numbers or statistics?
I like the Chargers. No, this is all personal bias.
Frank's picks.
And then I like the Chiefs too. But then you got to hear about fucking Mahomes for the whole offseason. And I like the guy. He should win the MVP. Yeah. Anyone who thinks that Drew Brees should win the MVP, I'm sorry.
No.
You're fucking
0% of your intelligence is correct.
It's stupid, though.
Yeah.
The guy's got, what does he have, 32 touchdowns and like 5 interceptions?
Yeah. He's got what?
Oh, 15? He has 11.
No, he has 5
Mahomes. Well, when I
Mahomes
was
has,
reading the thing, he had 5
15.
less than Mahomes.
Mahomes has 15 though.
15 what?
No, he doesn't.
Interceptions.
Yeah,
I
he's
think
got
you got your numbers
52.
backwards.
He's got 52 touchdowns.
50.
50.
50 touchdowns and 15 picks. And Breeze has like 39 and 5. But
He's
or
playing-
32 and 5.
He has more
He's
than
the
5,
Peyton Manning.
for sure.
But
regardless,
if you throw for 5,000 yards and 50 touchdowns,
that's
and
automatic.
Mahomes runs the shit out of the ball,
Right.
and he has a horrible defense.
and he
It's
ran
not a
touchdowns
question. When Peyton Manning threw for 5,000 yards and 50 touchdowns, it was like, give him the trophy before the presentation. Now there's a debate because Drew Brees is fucking old.
Yeah, but Drew Brees, when like all the comparisons happened, and he started having a slump right before that bye.
Right. He had
And
one bad
he-
game.
and then he
He
came
had
back.
one bad
No,
game
he had
and
like
slump.
he didn't have nearly as good as games as he was having, and Mahomes was still out there after his throwing
You have to
for
look at-
fucking 400 yards and 5 touchdowns.
I get where the numbers are because it's an efficiency thing. If you throw Mahomes in there, all right, why? Your defense needs to be elevated from Mahomes. He's gonna have an opportunity to score more
He
and
throws
throw
the
more.
ball when he's looking there. He fucking throws a touchdown dime in the
It
opposite
wasn't
side
a
of the field.
touchdown.
No,
and it
I'm
was
just saying.
one time.
That was against Baltimore.
But
That
he
fucked
can.
me.
But he can fucking throw the ball without even looking.
He
Nice,
fucked me.
nice bring up. That game sucked. He wasn't even like a little fucking speedster. That little
He has 5
McLeod.
picks and 32 touchdowns and 3,992 yards.
Great year. Very efficient. It's a Peyton Manning.
You want to know who had a better year? Andrew Luck.
Yeah, he did. No one ever talked about him.
No one's talking about him. Dude didn't play for 2 fucking years.
Oh,
Plays
yeah,
back on a
definitely
team
comeback
that
player
only
of the year.
has T.Y. Hilton and Eric Ebron with no running back most of the year. He had 39 touchdown passes.
That motherfucker's
No
that
one said
motherfucker's a
shit.
play. He'd probably be.
He's the smartest player in the NFL without a doubt. He dissects like the field as soon as he steps on
I
it.
think Sherman probably is the smartest one on the field, but
What?
Richard Sherman. They said he's probably one of the brighter ones.
Well,
I hate
he
that motherfucker.
he signed with San Fran, so I don't know how bright you could be.
They would have been pretty decent with what's his name.
With Garoppolo,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm excited about them next year, and their coach.
Antonio Brown's about to
they'll
be
be good.
there.
I think Antonio's gonna go there.
Yeah, they're
He's
they
gonna
better
get some-
come to the Bears. Fuck,
I don't think they want him either.
No,
Not with that personality.
Yeah.
He's a prima donna.
we need a fucking
He doesn't get a catch.
defensive
It's
coordinator
like,
before
he'll throw
we.
his helmet. He's like a,
Yeah, we
he's a
don't-
fucking
well,
typical Chippewa, Central Michigan bag.
Chippewakian.
Chippewa your ass home.
Yeah, there's some. Yeah, it's weird not seeing the Steelers in there. It's
Yeah.
weird not seeing the
I
Steelers.
wouldn't mind not seeing New England in there. ever
You
again.
just need
They
this
play in a
team.
dog shit division. I mean,
You
what
need
do
you need New England because they're a good villain.
Yeah, they
That's why
are.
last year and the year prior,
They're like the Joker, and everybody else is Batman. Yeah,
I just
try
don't
and
like.
stop
I
them.
don't like Philly. I didn't like Philly last year. They were this.
I wanted them to beat New England. I didn't want them. I didn't. That wasn't my pick to win. I
They
wanted
weren't-
the
see, they weren't
Vikings to
sexy
go in,
enough.
or
They
like
weren't-
the Saints, but
They weren't. I lost money on that game last year. They weren't a team I wanted to root
I don't
for.
think Philly wins solely on the fact that the Saints got screwed last year on that last play.
So
I think they're going to come out this.
Mahomes threw for 5,000 yards, 50 touchdowns, and 12 picks, with a 112 quarterback rating.
How many
Luck-
rushing touchdowns?
I don't know.
I think it was like 2 or 3 he only had.
Luck had 39 and 15 with 4,500, basically 4,600 yards, and a 98.7.
Yeah, Mahomes got it.
He should. There's like
Shouldn't be
no
a debate.
question.
Yeah.
Why? Because Breeze is old. Hawks around.
Yeah, I mean, like he had
Yeah.
a great year. Same with Luck, but I think
But also, this kid, he played behind Alex Smith, so he only had 1 year to learn the playbook, and look what happened. Fucking Breeze has been there for how long? 15 years?
Luck should get the comeback player of the year.
Oh, absolutely, easily.
But it's in the neck. Yeah, that's a good.
Don't pull it out.
Guys played good.
Yeah.
Players play.
Players.
All right.
Players
Well,
get paid.
that's it. You want to recap, Beans?
Yeah, we'll recap. All right, starting Saturday. I like Indy here, Frank.
I like it. Oh.
I like KC and the over or the under.
Both.
I like
Either
Indy.
way.
All right.
Indy
Two-
minus
Two on
5.
Indy
But I like
plus 5.
KC on the line. if you're torn.
Okay. Rams at home, Dallas. I like Dallas here getting 7.
I like Dallas.
Dallas.
I kind of like the over, too.
So pick the Rams. 'Cause we didn't do
Yeah,
very good last
Rams.
week.
I think the Rams can. They're the
If
biggest.
the Rams does fucking what's his name, the head coach, get fired if they don't get
McVay?
past this?
Are you
No.
fucking crazy?
All right.
He's one of the brightest offensive best coaches. He's his second year.
They went from nothing to playoffs and division champs with Jared Goff.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll be there for a while.
Yes.
If Nagy's going to be here for more than a semester, I think
He's gonna be sucking.
McVay's
that
going to be
fucking
there.
for a
Yeah,
while.
he's going to be sucking. New England at home -4. This is my biggest lack as far as the team goes. -4. They're just fucking lethal at home.
You should say New England.
What did I say?
You just said the name of the game. You're
Uh,
like, this is my biggest lock of the week.
New
They're
England.
Good.
Yeah, they're good. They're a good team. They've been there before.
I like this Brady guy. I'm gonna go with New
Yeah.
England.
There's something up with this guy. He's just
I like
just a winner.
Rivers. I think the Chargers.
I just
And the
think
over.
that Rivers is a choke artist.
Yeah, but I think that Melvin Gordon's good enough to bail him out.
He has.
You
he's
have to
had good
prove
games
that.
and bad games, yeah.
You like New England, right?
Yeah. I
like the
also
over.
like Philly. I do like the over.
I like New Orleans here. I think it's a big win for them.
Yeah, same. I think they'll cover.
-8. It's a good number, but
Philly will lose. They'll cover.
yeah, that'd be the worst thing. If Philly wins, Dallas wins, Chargers and Colts, this would be a real shitty fucking.
No,
You
New
picked the
England
Colts.
would suck. Oh, because of
Don't
who
like
you
them?
The
picked,
sexy
or
teams. The
because of
sexy
who you like?
teams is obviously the Rams, New Orleans,
The Patriots and
the Patriots, and I don't know,
Chiefs and the
KC and
Chiefs.
Indy. I mean, Indy's still got a good name just because of luck, but I think KC is definitely a bigger draw.
Right now, for sure.
I don't
Best
think-
record in the NFL.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna blow their
Oh,
brains
no,
out in
they're not the
Indy if
best-
they didn't
best
make
Maybe
it
if
because
Andy
they
were-
were fucking 2 wins last year.
Yeah. If punt, pass, kick, fucking Andy Reid wins this game, he's gonna lose next game. So it's just a matter of when they choke. And I'll take.
That's like the same with the Rams. They did the same thing last year.
Yeah, but this is
They
one
lost.
year. Andy Reid does this consistently.
Andy Reid's done this for 20 years.
He's the fucking
Didn't
Washington.
he not win it with the Eagles?
No, he went and lost to the fucking Patriots.
Oh yeah.
He's basically they're
That
basically
was
the
every
Washington.
game.
They're basically the Washington
Yeah.
Capitals, except for last year, when they finally won one.
Yeah.
But that's not this year for the Chiefs.